first of all, launch angle is it's the degree the ball comes off the bat. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's the angle the ball comes off the bat. A ball that goes into the ground has launch angle. A bunted ball has launch angle. Every ball that comes off the bat, it's not a swing type. It's the direction the ball comes off the bat. So that's kind of the people, you hear the anti-new school people go, man, they're teaching this launch angle swing. That's crazy. Yeah. Is there a little bit more focus on trying to get the ball in the air? I don't even think that. That's where I think I'll surprise you. I just looked at a Rogers Hornsby swing the other day. Rogers Hornsby, this video was taken in 1932. His swing in 1932, obviously Babe Ruth's swing was up, but no one thinks of Rogers Hornsby. First of all, 90% probably don't even know who that is, but Rogers Hornsby is one of the greatest hitters that's ever lived statistically, if you go out on Baseball Reference and look. But he had an upward swing back then. Now, I don't think they were teaching launch angle or talking about launch angle back then. But the one thing that I laugh about with this whole launch angle thing is I've talked about my grandfather and how influential he was on my hitting, but let's talk about my grandmother for a second. My grandmother didn't know the first thing about baseball, other than what she got osmosis through us. And she would not go to a lot of games. She would go very randomly to a game. And here's what I'll tell you. If I hit a ground ball to the third baseman, I didn't hear a word out of my grandmother in the stands. Not a word. She knew that hit sucked. But if I hit a ball screaming line drive into the left center field gap, she was on her feet yelling, "Get way to go, Jay boy!" Right? My grandmother understood 40 years ago that hitting a ball on the ground was dumb and hitting the ball in the air was good. Like, I don't know where this all came from and why it's new, but I've been told to hit a line drive my whole life, and that's all launch angle is. It's hitting the ball in the air, and now we just have data to back up what we've suspected all along. I mean, there's a stat in Major League Baseball called barrels, and basically it's a combination of launch angle, so flight direction, combined with exit velocity speed. Balls that fall into that barrel category have a batting average of like 723. Okay, well, that's because that produces hits, doubles, triples, home runs. That's not new. You can go back all the way as far, if we could put StatCast in the 1901 Yankee Stadium, they would have figured this out then. They just didn't have the data to back it up. It's not new. And I'll even argue that the swing has not changed in 100 years either. Babe Ruth's swing looks just like the current day player swing. Mickey Mantle's swing, Hank Greenberg's swing, Rogers Hornsby swing. You can go back as far as we've got video to see. Their swings had the same movement patterns, the same sequencing, all of that as it does now. I just think now we're more knowledgeable and educated. That's it.